Welcome back to the Tree of Knowledge channel. We're on a journey to build a life of financial peace and freedom, drawing wisdom from the good book. To save regularly is great advice, but how when living paycheck to paycheck? If this is a problem for you, then you need this video. You will learn the concepts of saving regularly, but also tips on how you can save money when buying. Yes, save money when you buy. Be sure to watch all of the video to get all the tips. Imagine how successful you'll feel when you're actually able to save money. Last time, we talked about the importance of budgeting. Today, we're tackling another cornerstone of financial health: saving regularly. You know, folks, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. And that's where saving comes in. Proverbs 21 verse 20 says it best. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. We don't want to be fools, right? We want to be wise stewards of what God has blessed us with. So, let's dive into some practical, actionable steps you can take today to start saving regularly and build a more secure future for yourself and your family. Now, you might be thinking, saving money is easier said than done, and you're right, it's not always easy. But let me tell you, it's a whole lot easier than the alternative: being caught in a financial bind with no safety net. Saving regularly is about taking control of your finances. It's about having peace of mind, knowing you're prepared for the unexpected. Proverbs 21 verse 20 says, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." Just like a farmer saves seed for the next planting season, we need to be smart and save for our future. Think of it this way: every dollar you save is a dollar working for you, not against you. It's a dollar that can help you reach your financial goals, whether it's buying a house, paying for your children's education, or retiring comfortably. So let's ditch the "I can't afford to save" mentality and embrace the "I can't afford not to save" mindset. Trust me, your future self will thank you. First things first, we need to talk about your emergency fund. This is non-negotiable, folks. It's your financial safety net, your peace of mind in a crisis. Life throws curveballs: a job loss, unexpected medical bills, car repairs, you name it. Without an emergency fund, these events can derail your finances and send you spiraling into debt. Now, I recommend having 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved in your emergency fund. That might seem like a lot, but start small and be consistent. Even $50 or $100 a month adds up over time. Remember, this money is for emergencies only, not for that new gadget or a weekend getaway. Keep it in a separate savings account, easily accessible but not too tempting to dip into. We're creatures of habit, folks, and that's why automating your savings is key. You set it and forget it, just like your grandma's crock-pot recipe. Except instead of a delicious meal, you're cooking up financial freedom. Talk to your bank about setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. Pick a day each month, right after payday is ideal, and have a set amount moved over. You won't even miss the money, I promise. It's like magic, except it's not magic, it's discipline and good financial planning. And that, my friends, is way more powerful than any magic trick. Now let's talk about trimming the fat. Those unnecessary expenses that are draining your bank account. Proverbs 13:11 says, "Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow." We're not talking about being cheap. We're talking about being smart. Grab your budget. You do have a budget, right? If not, go back and watch our first video. And take a good hard look at where your money is going. Are you eating out more than you're cooking at home? Do you really need all those streaming services? Are you paying for a gym membership you never use? Be honest with yourself and identify areas where you can cut back. You might be surprised how much you can save by making a few small changes. Listen, I love a good deal as much as the next guy. And in this day and age, there's no excuse for paying full price. Coupons, discounts, loyalty programs, these are your new best friends. Before you buy anything, do a quick search online for coupon codes or promotional offers. Sign up for email lists for your favorite stores. They often send exclusive discounts to their subscribers. And don't forget about cashback apps. These apps give you money back on your purchases. It's like getting paid to shop. Every little bit adds up, folks. Let's talk about those pesky utility bills: electricity, water, gas. They can really put a dent in your budget. But the good news is, there are simple things you can do to lower your usage and save money. Turn off lights when you leave a room. Unplug electronics when you're not using them. Wash your clothes in cold water. Lower your thermostat a few degrees in the winter, and raise it a few degrees in the summer. These small changes might seem insignificant, but they can make a big difference in your monthly bills. And remember, every dollar you save on utilities is a dollar you can put towards your savings goals. Chapter 7. Plan meals and avoid eating out. Now, I love a good meal out as much as the next person, but let's be real, eating out all the time is a budget killer. Cooking at home is not only healthier, but it's also much more affordable. Plan your meals for the week ahead of time and make a grocery list. This will help you avoid impulse purchases and reduce food waste. And don't be afraid to get creative with leftovers. Challenge yourself to have a no eating out week once a month. You'll be surprised how much money you can save, and you might even discover some new favorite recipes. Chapter 8. Save windfalls and bonuses. We've all been there. You get a bonus, a tax refund, or maybe even win a little something, and suddenly you feel flush with cash. It's tempting to go on a spending spree, but hold your horses. Instead of blowing it all, use that windfall to boost your savings. Pay down debt, add to your emergency fund, or make an extra contribution to your retirement account. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about being strategic with your money. By saving your windfalls, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial success. Chapter 9. Invest in a retirement account. Retirement might seem like a lifetime away, but trust me, it sneaks up on you faster than you think. And the sooner you start saving, the better off you'll be. If your employer offers a 401k plan, take advantage of it, especially if they match your contributions. That's free money, folks. If you're self-employed, consider opening a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. Investing in your retirement is one of the best things you can do for your future self. Proverbs 13:22 says, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children." Let's build a legacy of financial security for ourselves and our families. Chapter 10. Track your progress. You know what they say, what gets measured, gets managed. The same goes for your savings. If you're not tracking your progress, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. Set up a simple spreadsheet or use a budgeting app to monitor your savings. Review your progress monthly or quarterly and celebrate your achievements. Seeing how far you've come can be incredibly motivating and help you stay on track. And if you're not where you want to be, don't get discouraged. Adjust your plan as needed and keep moving forward. Chapter 11. Save on car purchases. Let's be honest, folks, cars are depreciating assets. The minute you drive a new car off the lot, it loses value. So, why pay more than you have to? Before you even step foot in a dealership, do your research. Determine your budget and stick to it. Consider buying a used car instead of a new one. You can save a significant amount of money, and when it comes to financing, shop around for the best interest rates. Don't be afraid to negotiate. The worst they can say is no. Remember, Proverbs 22 verse 7 says, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender." Let's break free from the chains of debt and make wise car buying decisions. Chapter 12. Save on clothing purchases. Now, I'm not saying you need to start dressing like a pauper, but there are plenty of ways to save money on clothing without sacrificing style. Shop at thrift stores and consignment shops. You can find amazing deals on gently used clothing. Look for sales and clearance items at your favorite stores. And don't forget about online retailers. They often have lower prices than brick-and-mortar stores. Remember, it's not about how much you spend on clothing, it's about how you put your wardrobe together. With a little creativity and resourcefulness, you can look great without breaking the bank. Chapter 13. Save on entertainment. Entertainment is important. We all need to relax and have fun. But that doesn't mean you have to spend a fortune on it. Instead of going to the movies every weekend, have a movie night at home. Check out books and DVDs from your local library. Explore free or low-cost entertainment options in your community, like concerts in the park or museums with free admission days. And let's talk about those streaming services. Do you really need all of them? Consider rotating your subscriptions. Keep one or two at a time and then switch them up. And don't forget about free trials. Take advantage of them and then cancel before you get charged. Chapter 14. Save on insurance. Insurance is one of those necessary evils. We don't like to think about it, but we need it. But that doesn't mean we have to overpay for it. Shop around for the best rates on car insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. Compare quotes from different providers and don't be afraid to negotiate. Consider bundling your policies with one provider. You can often get a discount for doing so, and review your coverage regularly to make sure you're not paying for more than you need. Remember, Proverbs 27:12 says, "The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." Let's be prudent with our finances and make sure we're adequately insured without overpaying. Wrapping up building a secure future. Well, folks, there you have it. 14 practical steps you can take to start saving regularly and build a more secure financial future. Thank you for watching. Now put these tips into action to build up your savings. Be sure to view all the videos in this series. Step 3 is how to avoid debt. Peace to you. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. Start small, be consistent, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. There are resources available, like financial counselors and budgeting tools that can help you get on track and stay there. Remember, financial peace is possible, but it takes effort and discipline. But let me tell you, the rewards are well worth it. So let's get to work and start building a brighter future for ourselves and our families.